Do women actually communicate differently than men? And if this is the case, could this explain the lack of women in leadership roles? Many organizations are facing a comparably low number of women in leadership positions, despite being committed to gender diversity and supporting female talent. One way how they try to change the situation is by training women in their communicative behaviors to appear more leader-like. While this may happen with good intentions, we thought, well, wait a minute, is it that women actually show less of these leader behaviors compared to men? Or could it be that they are just perceived in a different way when showing these behaviors?
To answer these questions, we conducted a study with 41 self-managed teams. We asked the teams to record a meeting and to complete a questionnaire after the meeting, in which each team member indicated how much they perceived their colleagues to act as a leader in the meeting. This is how we were able to find out how men and women actually communicated in the meeting. Specifically, we coded what teams members said in the meeting using the so-called communication analysis tool. In total, we coded and analyzed 9,042 communicative acts. First, we have some good news. The results show that overall, men and women were equally likely to emerge as leaders. Second, we also found that men and women use the same type of communication equally often. That is, women did not communicate differently than men. Third, and most interesting, we found that although women overall display the same verbal behaviors as men, they experience different consequences for some behaviors that are typically the focus of leadership training programs. Specifically, men who showed task-oriented behaviors, such as suggesting solutions, were rewarded for it in terms of increasing their likelihood to be perceived as leaders in that meeting. Women did not have that advantage.
Now, what can we conclude from that? To increase the number of women in leadership positions, organizations may want to change the content of training programs from spending less time on teaching women how to behave differently. Instead, they may want to focus on increasing male and female participants' awareness about how they evaluate male and female leaders differently. To cut a long story short, if a plant isn't growing, check the environment, not the plant. We should do the same and focus less on changing the behavior of female talent and more on reducing biases in the workplace to ultimately reach the goal of gender equality. If you found this short video helpful and you may be interested in participating in upcoming studies on leadership topics, feel free to visit our website linked below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.